imagine this. After weeks of silence, Meghan Markle suddenly drops a video of Prince Harry surfing in a giant wave pool, captioned with a single fox emoji. At first glance, it looks playful, maybe even affectionate. But dig deeper and the timing feels far too convenient. Just as whispers of Harry's misery grow louder, just as rumors swirl about him breaking his vow to William with a Princess Diana Netflix deal, Meghan rolls out this old, recycled clip. Tonight, we uncover the truth behind the so-called fox stunt, why Meghan is pushing this nickname, how it plays into Harry's fragile state, and why critics call it nothing more than a desperate distraction. Welcome to the channel where we cut through the spin and expose the strategy. Stay tuned, because in this video, we'll trace the PR movie, examine the DNA betrayal, and reveal how Hollywood power players like Tyler Perry and Pamela Anderson fit into the Sussex downfall. By the end, you'll see why this wasn't just a cute nickname, but a calculated play, one that may be backfiring spectacularly. To understand the fox stunt, we need to step back and look at the bigger picture. Prince Harry has been increasingly absent from the public eye, reportedly sinking into one of the lowest points of his life. His father is battling cancer. His sister-in-law is recovering from cancer treatment, and yet Harry remains isolated, estranged from his family, and adrift in Montecito. Meanwhile, Meghan has been struggling to reignite her brand. Her lifestyle series with Love Meghan is facing weak anticipation for its second season, and critics say it lacks originality. Add to that a growing backlash over the couple's lucrative but underperforming Netflix deal, and pressure is mounting on both sides. Against this backdrop, Meghan resurrected an old video of Harry surfing not even in the ocean, but in a controlled wave pool, framing him as her rugged fox. The move struck many as a shallow attempt to lift Harry's ego while distracting from deeper troubles. Do you think Meghan's post was a genuine act of affection or a tactical PR move to cover larger scandals? Let me know in the comments. I'm curious where you stand. Here's where the fox post takes on a whole new meaning. According to insiders, Harry has been struggling with deep insecurity, asking Meghan daily if she still finds him attractive. The fox nickname isn't just cute banter, it's therapy. Meghan uses it to reassure him, to frame him as her leading man, even when friends whisper that Harry doesn't measure up to her Hollywood crushes. That old surf video, paired with Salt-N-Pepa's What a Man, wasn't chosen by accident. It was designed to show Harry as confident, sporty, and desirable. But critics quickly saw through it. Side-by-side comparisons revealed the clip was old, possibly AI-enhanced, and set not in the open sea, but in a manufactured wave pool. For many, it came across as forced, an image boost, rather than an authentic moment. And timing is everything. Just as this fox stunt hit social media, reports surfaced that Harry was quietly negotiating with Netflix to produce a Princess Diana documentary, breaking a solemn vow he once made to Prince William. Years ago, the brothers agreed that after the 20th anniversary of Diana's death, they would let her rest in peace. Now, Harry seems willing to cash in on her memory to extend his Netflix deal. For critics, the contrast couldn't be sharper. While William is praised for serving his country and honoring his promises, Harry is portrayed as insecure, needy, and willing to betray his own brother. As commentator Niall Gardner put it bluntly, Prince Harry surfs while Prince William serves. The revelation here is simple but devastating. The fox persona isn't just Meghan's pet name, it's part of a calculated pattern. Whenever Harry spirals, Meghan props him up with public displays. But the strategy is transparent, and in this case, it collides with a much larger scandal, the exploitation of Diana's legacy for commercial gain. Think about it, would Diana herself ever have wanted her sons competing over rival documentaries of her life? The answer may haunt both Harry and Meghan in ways they didn't anticipate. The heart of the issue lies in cause and effect. Meghan's fox stunt may seem harmless on the surface, but it exposes a deeper instability in the Sussex strategy. Harry's need for constant validation and Meghan's willingness to package that need for public consumption creates a cycle of temporary highs, followed by even deeper lows. Each time critics point out the recycled footage, the staged optics, or the timing, Harry is left even more vulnerable. The impact ripples across multiple groups. For Harry, it reinforces the image of a man adrift cut off from family, mocked by the media and reduced to a PR prop. For Meghan, it underscores her reputation as a strategist, willing to leverage personal life for brand survival. And for William, the fallout is more personal. The Netflix Diana project not only breaks their vow, but also deepens the fracture in their brotherhood. Economically, Netflix has every reason to push for a Diana doc. The Sussexes' past projects have fizzled, but Diana remains a guaranteed ratings draw. Yet this commercial logic clashes with the ethical cost-turning grief into a commodity. Socially, the stunt also chips away at Harry's dignity, as even late-night comedians now use him and Meghan as punchlines. Politically, the royal institution faces renewed pressure. William represents stability and duty, while Harry embodies drama and betrayal. The monarchy benefits from William's restraint but suffers whenever Harry's missteps dominate headlines. Public perception splits loyalists, see Harry as disloyal and self-serving, while critics of the monarchy view him as a tragic figure, trapped by his own decisions. Here's the curiosity gap: if Harry does go forward with the Diana documentary, will William retaliate? Some insiders suggest he might pursue litigation, or even commission his own measured tribute to counter Harry's version. Others believe William will stay silent, letting Harry damage his own credibility. Either way, the feud risks escalating into a battle over Diana's memory, a deeply painful and public showdown. So the real question becomes, is Meghan's fox stunt just a temporary distraction or the opening act of a much bigger storm brewing between the brothers? History shows us that family disputes within royal households often spill into the public sphere, and once they do, they rarely fade quietly. The Windsors have endured crises before, from Edward VI abdicating for Wallis Simpson to the fallout after Diana's tragic death. Each time, the monarchy's survival has hinged on loyalty restraint and careful image control. Globally, the Sussex saga fits a wider pattern: celebrities and ex-royals leveraging personal drama for media contracts. We've seen parallels with American icons where reality TV and memoirs blur the line between private pain and public profit. Meghan and Harry, intentionally or not, have placed themselves squarely in that tradition. Culturally, the optics sting. For Britons, Diana remains sacred ground, a mother wronged and mourned. Any hint of exploitation risks backlash. Internationally, audiences are more forgiving, but still skeptical, especially as copycat accusations, celebrity riffs, and loyalty questions stack up. In the end, it isn't just about a nickname or a Netflix deal. It's about a family's fractured bond and the haunting possibility that Diana's memory is being used as currency in a feud she never would have wanted. So what do we take away from all this? Meghan's fox stunt was never about a simple surf clip. It was about managing Harry's fragile image, about creating a distraction at a time when serious questions swirl over his loyalty to William, over the exploitation of Diana's memory, and over the couple's fading relevance in Hollywood. To me, it feels less like a love note and more like a calculated movie. And yet, the irony is clear. Instead of strengthening their brand, it highlights Harry's insecurities and Meghan's dependence on publicity tricks. In contrast, William's silence and service stand out as the more dignified path. What do you think? Was Meghan's post affectionate, manipulative, or maybe a mix of both? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to hear your take. If you found this breakdown eye-opening, don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications. That way, you'll never miss our deep dives into royal headlines. And stay tuned, because in our next video, we'll be exposing the truth behind Meghan's rivalry with Pamela Anderson and what it says about her struggling brand. Thousands are already watching. Join the conversation.